Hey sunshines, and welcome back to my channel, a channel of positivity. So today we're going to talk about how to take the perfect selfie. I want you to have the best results. In this video, I'm going to talk about all the things that you need to take into consideration before taking a good selfie.
Subscribe to be a part of the Sunshine Squad.
A lot of thought goes into a really good photo. Models and actors all pre-plan their photographs and they go to perfect locations, pick out their outfits and have everything ready, and even edit their photos to perfection in Photoshop before you see the final results. So before comparing yourself to all these models and celebrities, think twice about how much thought you put into your photographs. Just remember that they have a whole team of people working for them that take brilliant pictures, and you can do the same just sitting at home. You just have to put in a little bit of effort. Now we all have a lot of time on our hands to take the perfect photograph, and there's just no excuse to not take a really good photo. So the first thing we're going to talk about is lighting. Lighting is one of the most important parts of your photograph. Even if you haven't done your makeup well, lighting can make your photograph look amazing. Just make sure that your face is facing the light. Don't stand in the opposite direction of the light. Number 2 is no shadows. Make sure that when you're taking a photograph that there are no shadows. Sometimes there are few patches of light and a few patches of shadows which can really affect the photograph. Stand where there is enough soft light. Number 3 is feature focus. Now for this, just go in front of a mirror and look at yourself and see all your strengths and weaknesses in your face. Look at all the sharp features and look at all the soft features in your face. For me, my sharp features are my eyes and my softer features are my lips, unless and until I smile. Then it gets sharp. But you have to understand what your features are, and accordingly you have to take your photographs. If there are a lot of sharp features in your face, try to tone them down, or it can look too sharp. And if all the features in your face are a bit too soft, then you can try to sharpen it. Let me explain what I mean. So right now, if I sharpen my eyes and my lips, it will look like this. It's a bit too sharp. If I smile with my eyes like this, then I can soften my lips a bit. So it gives a softer effect. If I sharpen both of them, it's just not that appealing. If one feature is sharp, make sure the other feature is soft, so that there is an equal balance. So go in the mirror and check for yourself which is your favorite feature, and then work on it and get better at taking pictures. Keep practicing and you'll get better at it. Number 4 is don't cut your forehead. I've seen a lot of people, when they take their photographs, they just keep their phone really low over here and they just cut off their forehead, which really looks very bad. You can't do much with that photo. If you've taken a photo from far away, you can at least crop it, you can do things with it in post-production. But if you have taken the photo bang up on your face, then you can't really do much about it. Your forehead will be cut. Number 5 is smiling. As I said earlier, you just have to smile with your eyes. It really gives you a good lift. Now look at this. These are my eyes, just normal. And these are my eyes smiling. So my lips are automatically smiling, but I have to stop. So you see how my eyes just lift a bit? So if you're not really good at smiling with your eyes, what you can do is just lift your eyes like this and see that lift. You'll see a lot of models like Gigi Hadid with lifted eyes. If you want to copy that, you can just do this and you see how your whole eye gets lifted, including your cheekbone. You can do it with both hands like that. See? Or you can just do it with one hand. That gives a very good lifted effect to your eyes. You can also take hair from here, pull it up and tie it behind. That will also give a lifted look. but it's a bit painful. Number 6 is think symmetry. I used to do this a lot when I was bald. I did not have much, all I had was my face. So I used to really focus on my features, and I heard about symmetry. Usually symmetrical faces look really good and they are scientifically proven to be very attractive. What I used to do is when I used to take my singing videos, I used to focus a lot to make sure that my face would be as symmetrical as possible. If my lips on one side were a little sharp, I used to make them sharp on the other side as well. If I was squinting on one side, I had to squint on the other side as well. So I was very focused on the fact that I wanted symmetry. That really came across because even my friends said that my lips looked a lot more bigger and better because I was very focused on getting that symmetry out on video. I feel that slowly when you practice symmetry, you eventually adopt it and it just becomes a part of you. Number 7 is find your inspiration. Now go onto Instagram and find your role model. Follow those people who look like you, who are of the same ethnicity, who have the same height, same body shape. Follow them and look at their styles. How do they take their photographs? What kind of poses they take? That will really help you decide on how you should take your photographs. Stop comparing yourself to other influencers who don't look like you at all. Stick to people who have your body shape, your ethnicity, your height, and then copy things from them. Don't go and compare yourself with people who are not even your ethnicity. It would just be better to, find someone who looks a lot like you and try to buy those clothes because they have stylists who already plan out everything for them. Number 8 is distortion. Now don't distort your photo. Don't take your phone and put it up right here, or don't take it too low. Don't bring your phone bang up right at your face. Try to take your photo from a little far away so your picture is not distorted and you take your picture for what it is. Number 9 is gravity. Now use gravity to your advantage. So lie on your bed and take your photo from up above. All your features will automatically drop back, giving you a lifted look because of gravity. Number 10 is put your head forward. Now if you take your head behind, you see that double chin? You don't want that. And I don't have much of a double chin because I have a really sharp jaw. This is what models do. You have to put your head forward like that. And see, there's no double chin. Okay. Number 11 is show your neck and collarbone. So showing your neck is scientifically proven to be very attractive. Don't cover your neck with your hair all the time. Show off your neck, show off your collarbone as well. If you have a very good well-defined collarbone, why not show it? Number 12 is to comb all your baby hair back. Now if you have baby hair like this in front, what you can do is you can take either water and comb it up, or you can take a little hairspray, spray it on your comb and then comb your hair behind. So when all your baby hair goes behind like this, it gives a very good look. But if you have baby hair, it just covers your face, which doesn't really look nice. A lot of celebrities don't even keep their baby hair, they just remove it so that it gives a very good look in photographs. I wouldn't advise you to do that. Don't remove your baby hair. Number 13 is the last one, and that is editing. Make sure you have a good theme in mind of what colors you want to use whilst editing. Don't over edit a photo so that it looks quite unnatural. Try to stay as basic and natural as possible. I will be making a video on editing, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you get updates about my next video, and click on the bell so that you're the first to get notified. I will be posting videos on my channel regarding photographs and posing and the right outfits that you require for your photo shoots. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I love you all and see you all in the next one. Bye.